Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Exorcism. And I moved the microphone so close it's actually in the shot. So if this ain't loud, I don't know what is. This is Russel Crowe in another movie about exorcism. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 14 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I will be at the Stratford Senior Center today at 4 p.m. In Stratford, New Jersey for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. There will also be a tarot card reader. Some kind of, I forget what it's called, like mystical day. Ooh. Anyhow, so Russel Crowe, back again. This time he's an actor who gets possessed. And Shudder's involved with this, and Miramax. So he's an actor playing a priest, like he was in his last movie. So, kind of realistic. But, of course, he's playing an actor in a movie, which means he has all sorts of problems with drugs. And, yeah, he's kind of barely hanging on. And turns out, I thought it was his wife initially, but it's his daughter who's trying to keep him on an even keel. And here's various things in the movie. And so here he's playing a priest. He's not a priest. And he becomes possessed while doing the movie. And this is based on, I guess you'd call them urban legends about various movies where weird things happen, from the creator of the Scream franchise. That's not really a credit. And then it also gives him a Halloween credit. I'm not sure which Halloween it is. I'm going to guess the new one. So those aren't great credits, but the movie, it doesn't look too bad. Here's his daughter trying to say, "Stop eating cupcakes. Look how fat you are." No, she's not saying that. Although Russel Crowe has gained some weight. I mean, you can see it in this shot. It kind of works, though, for the movie, right? He's like kind of broken actor, kind of having problems. See, here he is having problems. Russel Crowe's a good actor. He's a good actor. I think he should lose some weight, though. But anyhow, he gets possessed, and they call in a real priest who's played by David Hyde Pierce, who looks, they made him look so sickly, like he's dying. Oh, this is a good shot. That's a good shot of Russel Crowe. So, and the daughter reminds me a little bit of the armorer from Rust. And the other actress also tries to help, too. The actress who in the movie is possessed. See, look at David Hyde Pierce. Looks like the life has been drained out of him. But he plays the priest, and an actual priest. So I think what this is setting up is the kind of thing. Oh, here's Russel Crowe bending backwards and acting all possessed. I think that what this is setting up is, and they've done this a lot in movies where, like, the contrast is, here's a guy playing an exorcist and a fake actress who's pretending to be possessed, and then here's an actual priest and an actual guy who's possessed, but it's completely different than what the movie's showing, right? So they're giving you that kind of contrast. And I think David Hyde Pierce as the priest is more low-key, whereas Russel Crowe as the priest in the movie is this big, bombastic, dramatic guy for a movie effect. But really, it's trying to give you the idea that, oh no, this is what it's really like. You know, movies portray it this way, but what it's really like is like this. So that's kind of an interesting contrast. And then there's various creepy scenes. Here he is. I guess he's sitting at home and he hears noises, and you know, he realizes the devil is coming for them. Here's Russel Crowe reaching through a mirror. And then choking the life out of her. So it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks as cool as the last Exorcism movie it was in. Even the AV Club pointed out, it's like, why are you doing so many of these exorcism movies, Russell? What's going on with that? Maybe he's religious. Maybe it's just typecasting. I don't know. He looks good in that shot because, you know, that's what a black does to you. It's slimming. It's slimming. That's why I wear a lot of black when I'm not my Piney outfit. So yeah, first act. He's working on the movie, and things are going okay. His daughter's trying to keep him on an even keel. She's friends with the actress who gets possessed, and all seems to be going well. But you know, he's slightly off. He's a little nervous about this exorcism movie, whatever it is. As he starts doing it, maybe there's a moment where they kind of cross into some weirdness and do something that maybe opens the door to the supernatural, so to speak. And then things start to go off, right? He gets off his meds, he starts acting weird, he's got various addictions, so very typical Hollywood actor sort of trope. And but it's more than just he's back on the, back off his meds and onto his addictions. His daughter suspects it's something else, and maybe she has some faith, so she goes to David Hyde Pierce, the priest. Second act, she's working with the priest, but Russell Crowe just continually gets worse and gets weirder. At first, it's like he's snapping at her and maybe saying and doing things that are a little bit off, but nothing too supernatural. But eventually it becomes, oh my God, something's very wrong here. And at first, kind of people in the movie are like, come on, we got to finish this movie. But eventually he gets possessed on the set and ruins like a scene, and they're like, whoa, what's going on here? And then they have to call in the priest. At first maybe the daughter's arguing for David Hyde Pierce to even be on the set, and the director's like, oh, come on. And then he's there, and things pop off, and it goes cuckoo bananas. And then, of course, the final act is the daughter and I think the actress with David Hyde Pierce trying to perform the exorcism to save Russell Crowe. So it's kind of a bit of a different switch. Normally this would be a little girl who's the possessed one, and it's like the father trying to save her. So there's a bit of a reversal. So it's a little different than the regular exorcism movies. And that you have Russell Crowe as the possessed one, and he's a really good actor. I think you might get a performance worthy of that, as opposed to, little girl. You don't necessarily get the performance from the actress because she's too young to really have that sort of nuanced performance. But we'll see. I'd see it. I mean, I kind of liked the look of the last one, but the buzz on that wasn't very good. I mean, it looked like they spent a little money on it. That was like the Pope's Exorcist, I think. And then this one's a little different. This one might ring a little more true because it's about a movie actor on the set of a movie. So, filmmakers are generally pretty good at doing that and bringing you into that world. They're not always as good bringing you into the world of, say, the Vatican or something political or something religious, because they sort of compromise the difference between what they think an audience might like for a movie and what's actually the case. Whereas they know this world, the world of movies, backward and forward. So I think a lot of this will ring pretty true. So it might be good. Might be good. I think this is coming soon. Is that the deal? Oh, in theaters this summer. Yeah. I mean, I would have pushed it back for the Halloween crowd, but yeah, you catch this at the end of the summer. Could be a fun summer scare, for teenagers to bring their date to. Seems pretty standard. Probably end up going right to streaming, but I would say it. Anyway, that's it for me, Tony D. I hope my audio's better. And Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. If you can find a more base take, I say, take it. I will be at Stratford Senior Center today at 4 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. And then tomorrow, I'll be at the Morristown Library for Comic Fest. I believe that's what it's called, right? It's called Comic Fest. Morristown Library Comic Fest. Yes, and that's from 10:30 to 4 p.m. And I will be doing a talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.